And if you want to show it on live, then that's what we see and that's what people judge. And when you go live, you know that's how it is. You know there's going to be someone that doesn't agree. There's 4 people in my room. Probably 3 of them don't agree with me. That's fine. Come in my box. Let's talk. You know, it's just ridiculous to think that you know everything on our side and their side. But giving them 500 views to listen to them talk about how they're so wonderful. Hi, Shane. They're not convincing anybody. They're convincing themselves. And it's sad that you can talk yourself into being so right when you can always do better. I don't know if y'all paying attention to that live, but her sister seems like she generally cares. And we need to stop with everybody being in the same page. Just because you have a little dislike for things in life doesn't mean you're a hater. I don't like everything my twin does. Believe me. She don't like everything I do. But we can talk. We can explain it on the app or off the app. It don't matter. Hell, I think we agree less on the app than we do on life. Tired of being a door greeter. Well, I hope everybody has a good Thanksgiving, a happy Thanksgiving. I'm procrastinating. If I don't clean my house, then maybe people won't come. What's the odds? Hey, Mama T. How you doing? Sorry, I was going on about the moldy thing, and I know you've been real busy because you have a life and I don't. Today or tomorrow. Well, I do tomorrow. I have to cook. I bet you are tired. Hi, Shelbell. Yeah. Them stores. I still have to go to the store, y'all. Oh! Mama T, should I wait until like 8 or 9 o'clock tonight to go to the store? I just need 4 things. And they close at 11. I really think that's what I'm doing. Shelbell's, she's getting all ready for the holidays. Been a cooking and a cleaning. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's not that busy.
Hello.
I literally have been procrastinating about going to the store, and I literally need 4 things.
Why do you need to go to the store? What do you have to get?
Because I forgot the damn olives, and then
Oh,
I thought I had enough mayonnaise. I don't have enough mayonnaise for the deviled eggs. It's like that kind of stuff, you know.
girl, wish I lived closer to you. You saw my table. I sent you the picture. I've got like
Yeah,
3 cans of olives. I bought an extra thing of mayonnaise too.
yeah. I
But
just
yeah,
didn't.
I get it because I've been running
Well,
my ass off all week.
yeah, yeah. Well, and it's always like the last minute. We have nothing in this town. The gas stations will be the only thing
I
open
know.
in this town. So if you forget it, you done forgot it.
That's why I said we're kind of neighbors because we live one state over, but we're not really neighbors. And I could
Yeah,
just drive it over to you, or I
yeah.
would.
My daughter has to go to her dad's house for their Thanksgiving dinner tonight. I'd be like, hey, on the way home, you want to swing by?
Oh my God, I can't believe you have to go out again.
I
Like
know.
earlier today when I made like the 3 stops I told you I made, I'm like, I'm done. I have to work tonight till 6 a.m. And then once I get off in the morning, I'm just gonna stay up because I can go to bed early tomorrow night because this is the first Thanksgiving literally night that
Yay.
I'm gonna have off. So I'm gonna take a shower in the morning and I can't put my stuffing together because you can't put like eggs in it and then
Hmm.
like you just can't like do that. So I'll do that in the morning. But I cut all my celery and onion and made my 2 dips and
I'm telling you, cooking
yeah.
a frozen turkey is the best thing I ever did to learn in my life.
Uh-huh.
Is to cook it frozen.
You said that, and so you know what I'm doing. So I'll just,
Yeah.
so you guys, I can't really hear. Hey, OG, I'm still having the same issue I was having last week with my phone. I can hear, but I don't understand why when I go live, I can barely hear. So it's like literally up to my ear, even if it's on speaker. But, so I picked up my baked masticholi from the Italian restaurant with the meatballs, and then I'm making,
Hey,
so
Shellbell, check your
yeah,
settings. Check all your settings and everything when you get off your
okay.
phone. Just like check all your sound settings and whatever else in the
Oh, like,
TikTok app, and that
oh,
kind of stuff. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's
because
nice.
this never happened before, Melissa. Like literally since last week, I'm telling everybody, like I can't hear anyone. All right, I'm gonna drop and I'm gonna go check it and see because it's really annoying because I literally am holding the phone to my ear and being on speaker. I shouldn't have to do that because I never had to do that before.
Yeah. Yeah, she's right, because I've had it in my pocket and screwed it up before.
So not my regular settings, go into my
Yeah.
TikTok settings and see.
No, it's in your regular settings, but it's like, because you can have like where you can make your vision bigger, smaller. It's different settings inside the settings. So like you have a volume on the side of your phone, but you have a volume in your settings too. I believe is what Melissa was talking about. Hi, my lovely husband.
Yeah, because you have an Android, right? Both
I
you?
don't. I have a. She
Or
does.
you have an iPhone. Okay.
I
Yeah.
have an iPhone. I know my iPhone does it because I did it to make so I didn't have to wear my glasses all the time when I'm reading. But it doesn't
Right.
change it on TikTok. Damn it.
Yeah, so I know it's weird. There's weird in the like settings or I don't know. So I'm blocked on 5 accounts now from on Gabby.
Oh, well, I'm unblocked. Oh, gee, this one was blocked, and now it's not blocked. So,
Is it the
people,
same? Is it her right account? Hey Shane.
oh, maybe that's what it was too.
Because this is her backup.
Maybe that's true. I don't want to just spend hate on her, and that's not what
No.
I ever wanted. But if taking the child away is what's going to make you realize, then that's what it needs to be.
I know, and that's the thing, you know.
But it's not our first go-to, nor is it. We're not calling.
It
None of
didn't
us are
work.
calling.
Oh.
It didn't work. Dang.
I
No.
joined because I'm lonely over here.
Who's lonely?
Me?
Ashley.
I'm
Ashley.
lonely.
Don't be lonely. We're here.
I was in a call with them, and I tried to say, "Hey, I'm gonna get out of this call and go over there." And the damn motherfucking heifers hung up before I could even say goodbye.
Because
No.
I knew I was going to
Ashley.
come see you over
Hey.
here. I knew I was going to come see you over here.
I don't know. Yeah, this whole thing, like, it's honestly, she's continuing to do it because people are. It's the same, you know, and the Kenesha
Yeah.
aspect, that part.
Yeah, but I'm going to continue to watch, and I continue, but I'm not out here trying to be hurtful.
No, absolutely.
Right.
And
I don't think
I
any of
mean,
us
you and I
were.
get that. You and I get that, and a lot of other people get that. And
But that's why I jumped in Danny's box. It's like, stop calling everybody haters that's not agreeing with your opinion.
yeah, and I mean, absolutely, you would definitely do to make her do right. I know you would. You know, if you could say or do something to make her do right, I believe you would because it's the right thing to do. However,
I don't know. There's got to be a better solution than whatever. I don't know.
no, I get it.
I'm gonna drop you guys just because I really can bear when I'm on the outside looking in, I can hear you guys perfect, but in here, I'm not sure what the problem is. It's probably just me, so just want to let you guys know. I didn't want to just leave.
Thanks for offering to get my mayonnaise for me. But my husband said he'll go to the store, so it'll be a quickie.
Oh my God, I totally would. You know I would. And your olives, don't forget. I would not forget the olives
we have
either.
3 cans, but I just don't feel like it's enough.
Really?
Yeah, we really like our olives here.
I know, but you know me, I cook like I'm cooking for an army and it's just the three
Mhm.
of us tomorrow. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, it's so crazy. But here's the deal. Oh, I'm just going to say this before I drop. So I'm not making a turkey just because I don't think I could lift it with my arm and So I got the baked masticholi and the meatballs from the Italian restaurant earlier, and then I'm making
Oh,
Cornish hens and homemade stuffing and all that. So I'm and mashed potatoes and sweet potatoes, like corn and stuff
so
like that.
I would so do that if I didn't have so many people. That sounds good to me.
You know me, I'll be posting pictures of it, but yeah, I just had to worry about if I could lift the stupid pan with the turkey and me, then I would drop it and I would cry and then I would be miserable. So I
Oh,
just went with I did the Cornish hens 1 year before too, after my parents passed away, and it just worked for us. So it's still a chicken looking thing. It's just Cornish hens with homemade stuffing and everything.
yeah, yeah.
So
No, you're good. You're beautiful.
thank you. I love you guys, and I'm gonna drop and just listen while I'm doing stuff before I have to start work tonight.
Love you too.
I love you
Bye. Love you.
guys. Bye.
Love you. Love you. I want to try to maybe change the direction of people stop calling us a hate group or whatever. But we're here with our opinion and it's different than yours. Doesn't mean I hate. That's just what I want to get out there. It's frustrating me.
I'm gonna come back in on my other phone because I can't read the comments on this phone.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Hi. Hi, Denise. They just left us. It's just us now.
Come scrub this pan for me.
Girl, no. I haven't even started that kind of cooking yet.
Oh, I have to right now. I've been cooking all day, getting all my baking done, all my side dishes ready. I'm just exhausted. I'm
Oh,
so exhausted. I ordered Chinese food.
I don't know what happened. Sis was in the box and I didn't dump her. Chinese. I don't do Chinese. It's too.
I don't like Chinese either. My kids wanted it.
Yeah, my kids too. No. Well, no. Today you're on your own. You figure out your own food today. But we're all grown here, so
Yeah.
I ain't starving nobody.
Just your husband?
Nah, he's got keys to the car, and he can get in the car and drive off.
You made me realize I forgot to get black olives for tomorrow.
See?
That's
It's
my
like
favorite. I'll sit on the couch with a whole can of them and just eat them right out of the can.
yeah, and I only got 3 cans for 9 like can eaters. I don't know
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, you weren't. Hey, we all have our
They're open
Yeah.
until 11 o'clock, and I just don't want to deal with people. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
no.
really wait until probably 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Can you do grocery delivery where you are?
No.
Really? Small town?
Well, we can do the pickup. You can pick up, but no, they don't deliver.
Yeah. See, we have delivery here, so I usually just do that if I'm like in a pickle.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna be up anyway, so might as well. I did the one. Sis asked for the box, Melissa. I don't know what happened. I clicked it. It looked like she was coming up and then gone. So I don't know what happened.
I don't know. I
Oh,
can't.
she just came back in, so maybe she left. All right, here we go. Never mind. I don't know how to boot anybody or anything, so y'all.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, I don't have my settings so I can let her know.
I don't even know how to do it.
You just gotta go to when you go to mod a person. There's the same spot where you can edit mod settings.
So who does Jello?
Nobody, because it's
I don't.
nasty.
I'm not a Jello girl.
I have to do a Jello. My mom has made it since I was a kid, and now my one son. And it's like, uh-oh, here comes Thanksgiving or Christmas. Get the grain Jello salad.
I was gonna say I'll only eat Jello if it's green. That's the only flavor I'll use, a lemon lime.
Yeah,
What?
it's the green Jello salad.
What about the pistachio nut thing? Has anybody make that anymore?
Oh, that pistachio fluff.
Yeah, that's what it was. Unless I changed it, I think you can now.
Wait, Sissy, do you do your Jello salad? You use whipped cream,
Whipped cream, cottage
pineapples?
cheese,
Oh,
pineapple. It's
I
that
won't
one,
do.
yes.
I won't do cottage cheese, but I've had it with the green Jello. And my grandmother used to cut up Snickers candy bars and put
Uh-huh.
Snickers in it too.
I don't know about the Snickers.
Well,
I'm getting the not Home Alone. What is that? That guy that grandma brings the Jello in a
So,
box.
Victoria's back, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Mhm.
She's
Oh no.
probably not
I
blocked
thought
in here,
it
Melissa. Just so
was
you
right
know.
for me to get in a box with Ashley's name.
What?
Sammy, Sammy is a heifer.
Oh,
You gotta add another I. You gotta get it
Oh my
right.
God, that made me laugh so hard. Sammy's a heifer.
Gotta add another I. I told you that somebody messaged me and asked if we were really fighting, right?
Yes, you said it the other day. I thought it was hilarious.
So how's y'all day going?
great.
Good.
Busy.
Good. Good.
I went to TJ Maxx and got a few Christmas gifts, thank God. But now we're bowling.
What'd you get me?
Shit in a bag.
I got you a gift card to an all-day buffet.
Oh my God.
I know.
That's perfect.
I know
It
it would
needs
be
to
for
be
you.
unlimited. It's gotta be unlimited though.
It is. I said
Yeah.
all-day buffet.
No, I'm talking about like unlimited times I can go.
Oh, well, calm down. You're already big enough.
Now I'm hungry, y'all.
But Tyler had his little Thanksgiving party, so they had like food and shit. He packed me food, and I don't like the turkey. I said I'm not eating this shit.
Sammy, I'm eating Chinese tonight.
Oh my God, I love Chinese.
I know you do.
You gotta get crab rangoons.
No, we have something different here. We have I can't eat crab. I'm allergic to seafood, so they have like this it's a different kind of rangoon. It's got a different meat in it. It's so good.
Ooh, I tried making them homemade when I seen it on TikTok. Oh my God, that was disgusting.
What
Like
was
really
it you
bad.
made homemade?
Crab rangoons, you get like the
Oh, yeah,
cream
yeah, yeah.
cheese with the I don't even know. I don't. It's gross. Don't do it.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm. I don't eat crab lagoon anyways.
Can you just say Worcestershire? Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce?
Worcestershire. It's Worcestershire.
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 Worcestershire. Worcestershire.
Ain't nobody cooking with that shit.
I put it on my steak.
Well,
Oh, it's so
You,
yeah.
good.
you do?
Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
No.
Worcestershire
No, but
sauce
I
is
can't.
so good.
I can't
See,
say
I'm
Massachusetts. I can't say that.
Katie, shut your mouth. Yes, I can.
I live in Missouri and I still don't know because some people say it's Missouri, Missouri, Missouri,
Oh
Missouri.
yeah, yeah.
There's ain't nobody here knows how to say Missouri.
Missouri.
I could, girl, I live here and ain't nobody says it the same.
Say Massachusetts. Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
It's called Massachusetts.
I live in Massachusetts. I
I
live
can't
in
do that.
Massachusetts.
I can't even say it, so it's Massachusetts.
Make sure you emphasize mass of two shits. That's where you live.
I'm not liking these comments right now.
Oh
It's
no,
just like your
Melissa, I'm
anus.
sorry.
What?
what?
What comments are you
Yes.
watching?
Uranus.
No,
I'm not seeing nothing at all.
it was a Victoria thing to Melissa.
Oh,
It is Victoria, yeah.
That
I just
that chick
don't
needs
even
help.
bother to follow.
Yeah. It's almost like you have to expect it.
Hey, your friend SP blocked me. I didn't even give me a chance, so I did send her a little letter, little note on my backup page.
You know, I haven't gone in and talked to her about what happened or anything, but I think what happened was someone went in there and said some things that weren't true.
Well,
Because
basically, I
nobody
said,
said
there's
it.
some miscommunication here because I was around when Pastor
Yes.
Petty was going after you. I was around when Slots was going after you, and I said nothing because I didn't care. Like, so I don't think why you think I have a beef with you now. All I said was, "Oh, I seen it on Reddit." Well, it's out there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know her from two shits, nor do I care to.
You know, and I just want to say this about Gabby, and then it's her life. I don't think until she really hits a rock bottom, there's anything anyone can do because even look after that live, she went live and she's talking to her husband, like they're having this conversation, but it's on live. So I don't even think Gabby comprehends it.
Okay. Let me say, Katie, it's okay. It's not your fault. She is a grown ass woman. She can make her own choices. If you got a problem with someone, you can talk about it or you can block them. What the fuck? Whatever. You do you. Boo. And then
Absolutely.
on the Gabby situation, like, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to watch the shit show. But I'm not one of these supporters that are supposed supporters going to ever agree with yes if it's not right.
Yeah. And she's humiliating herself, and I don't see how she doesn't see that.
Because she's convinced she knows what she's doing and she knows it's right. And so there's no talking. If you
No.
can't open your ears and hear other sides to the equation, then you're not going to learn.
Right. And Danny's come far from what Danny used to behave like. So if Danny can figure it out, so can she.
Anybody can figure it out.
Yeah, she's putting on an act right now like she's parenting, but that's because of that live we were in.
I mean, she's been trying to do better, but it's all for show. It's not a genuine motherly, let's sit down and paint this car. No, we went and got paints because everybody says I'm a shit mom, and I don't do nothing with it.
That's exactly what she's doing today, too. And apparently she said on there that he wrote CPS and told CPS to be expecting people going after her. And it's just like, well, did you send the picture of you in the underwear? You drinking? You staying up for days?
You don't have to, because I'm pretty sure the people that are reporting to CBS is doing that part. But most people that are not, they're not going real life. They're not calling CPS. They're making comments on a stupid page.
Right. And my theory towards CPS is, if a child's being abused, yes, you step in, but you don't use it as a weapon.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not fair. Because nobody's a perfect parent. Nobody.
I've never, and I don't know where they keep getting the opinion of one drink. I've never seen anybody say, "Oh, she's had one drink. Let's call."
No. She, I mean, she had the other night. She had a bowl full.
Yeah. Sammy, if you request, I'll let you know. I don't know. I just feel bad for the situation. For as a twin to another twin, it sucks.
That's how any autistic child dies.
And I'm not trying to pretend like we know what autistic children do.
Oh, that wasn't me.
Oh.
That was live. That was their live.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I'm listening to the live.
I don't know. I had to leave because they were just all the people that are fake supporters that say they love her were just like, oh, you want to report? That's not what I do.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what I'm about. I'm always about being on the other side. That's my crew that runs with me. They say one thing, I say fuck you. I'm saying it the other way. I mean, that's just how I am. And we don't learn if we don't question our friends.
I was happy to see you in the box with Danny.
I don't watch a lot of her stuff, but today when she was talking about the haters, I was like, stop with the haters, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of us, like I think there's the bigger hater group that gets called out for being haters are not going real life. They're not trying to get your kid taken away. They're not.
And you can't talk any sense into Gabby right now. You just can't.
Which is true to any addiction, and that's TikTok addiction or whatever. That if they're going to talk themselves out of it, they're going to talk themselves out.
And I heard her say to Aaron when they were just talking that, yes, she was trying to numb herself for those days. But it wasn't just these days. It's been this way.
Yeah, see, I've only started watching her here recently.
No, it's been even before they got the eviction. And you know, the other part of it is she's getting evicted because of the mold, right? That's what. But the truth is she didn't pay the rent. She didn't put money in a deposit in a trust for the rent dealing with the mold. But if the mold is so bad, why are you staying there?
I've been poor enough where I've been put in a house and it took me 6 months to get out of it as a renter because I
Yeah.
couldn't afford to. But so I'm not going to shame that. What I'm going to shame is if you're not paying the bills still, then why
Yeah.
is it so long?
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
knew when she went to court the last time what the judge was going to say. The judge was going to say, "Did you put the money in an impound account?" And if she said no to that, then you weren't paying rent. And you have to pay rent. It's a business.
Yeah. Nobody lives for free.
No. And nobody buys an apartment building to let people stay there and not pay rent.
Yeah. I don't know.
We had
I'm
a house before we moved to Napa. We had a house, and we had to decide, are we going to sell it or put it up for rent? And I said, we're selling it because I've just heard too many nightmare stories. I don't want someone in there not paying the bills. I don't want someone in there trashing the place.
yes. Because as a ex-renter, I rented until recently. I just bought my first house, but I tried to always leave it better than when I received it. But I know
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
the majority, not the rule.
Yeah. In fact, when we rented a house, I actually had the place recarpeted because we live there. I care about what it looks like, and you know, and then the other thing is when you leave, you get your deposit back and you get a good reference for the next place.
Yeah.
So to me, that matters. It really matters. Like,
Hi, Magic Wanda.
you feel good about how we get it back to you.
Yeah. In fact, the last person I rented from, I was such a good renter, they sold me a house. Then gave me a fair deal.
See what good things come.
Yeah.
And the first thing in this world you have to do is keep a roof over your head. That's what always was instilled in me by my grandmother. You always have a roof over your head first.
Yeah. I know about, and the whole,
And
the sickness of only the man has to work needs to
yeah,
go, y'all.
no,
It's not the time
no.
anymore. We all need to work.
And you know, and Cam would do really good in a day program where he's being taught things, he's interacting with other kids. It's not a bad thing.
Okay, I had a question because I was blessed enough to never have to put my kids in a day program. Family, when they were always with family. So I don't know. But don't they help with like the biting problems? Don't they try to like help you with?
Yes.
You're talking about biting?
Yeah. I mean, though you can't let them keep biting everybody. I get that too.
So
But
what they like? Okay, so
It's
what they do is
socializing them. It's like
okay. What they
socializing.
do is they redirect or whatever, right? And if the child is constantly biting, they have where they keep pretty much that child is glued to your hip all the time. And sometimes it becomes to a point where you can't even do that, though. Some kids just bite, and that's their only way of expressing their emotions or whatever else. But it doesn't mean that he's autistic or anything like that. He
No.
needs to figure out a way to get him to be able to express what he's feeling.
yeah,
He's 2.
Remember, Melissa, I told you a couple of weeks ago, I got up in the middle of the night and I went on TikTok and she was live and people were convincing her to apply for Social Security disability or whatever for Cam. And my head was just like, why are you labeling him? The doctor hasn't said he's autistic.
I thought she said that documentation that he is.
No.
That's how new I am, so I don't know what's fact and what's being like. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna be real honest. This is what I
see, mommy and daddy are always screaming. The music's always really loud. Her back is to him more than her face is.
Yeah.
So he's trying to figure the world out by himself.
Okay. Yeah, I do believe that he's delayed. I'm not convinced he's autistic. Don't get me wrong. I do believe he's delayed.
Yeah, if nobody's working with him, I do too, but I think if somebody showed him his colors and talked to him and potty trained him, you know,
They don't diagnose that young. Okay.
No, they don't.
no,
It takes them a while. Like you can start seeing symptoms, but you don't get officially diagnosed until you're a little older.
My son was
yeah.
2 when he started really talking, but he didn't talk much before. And still this day, he's a man of not many words.
And that's my
highly
15-year-old.
And he's highly intelligent.
Yeah, and mine is in high school, straight A's, and he's a pianist. You know, that was mine. He didn't talk very much when he was little, but to say that he has it, like, you know, don't do that. Sit down and show him his colors. Sit down and talk to him. Turn the TV off. Turn the phones off. But Cam doesn't get that.
Moms are different nowadays than when we were raising kids too. Not that I had more free time, but I did in a sense because I didn't have social media to take up my time. I didn't have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But he's still 2. I mean, I'm not asking for him to sing his ABCs and count to 20.
Yeah, but there's just no reason not to start with him, you know. But she only parents when she's gotten called on the carpet for something.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't like. I hate when she's doing that diamond painting and he's back there doing whatever and she's not even turning around. The other night she was doing that diamond painting and he pulled up a chair next to the counter and someone kept saying in chat, he's going to fall, he's going to fall, he's going to fall. She never once turned around.
Yeah. No. And my son was very.
You're right,
very
Angel's
stubborn.
dog mom.
My son was very, 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 very stubborn, and you have to be more stubborn than they are. You can't just say no 5 times and then give up. You got to not give up, and that's the hardest thing in the world when you got a stubborn child.
And you know what? She does the same thing with her dog because I watch her and she teaches the dog to jump up on her. And I did this back in the day. Come on, give me a hug. But what I didn't know and she doesn't know is when he does that to Cameron, he's going to get the dog's going to get in trouble, but the dog has been taught to do that.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, and everybody has a right to train their dog and train their kids any way they want. But if you're going to do it on live, you got to be ready for people not to agree.
Yeah. And that is not that's not, you know, on a dog and not emotional. That's not a support dog. It's going to take a lot of work.
I believe that everybody I've ever known that's gotten one is they train them as small puppies, so he's already too old. Like they
yeah, and they usually are very picky about who they take.
Yeah, so I don't know a whole lot. I know 2 people that have them, and I just know that they start at like 6 weeks old at training, and they're 2 years old when they get delivered.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm very worried about the dog, and that's just me because I love dogs. Because you know it's hard enough in this world to find a place to rent when you've been evicted and nobody has real jobs. And then I worry, you know, on top of that, you're coming with a dog.
And I mean, I know you can move I move states with an animal, but like, I don't know, that's a lot. I don't know.
Well, and the other thing I find a little curious about her leaving state, she has an open CPS case.
Oh, I don't know if he's.
So I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I don't know how that works either. But I bet you somebody in our chat does because Katie's self-proclaimed because of her family issues. She might know the answer to that because I don't.
Yeah, I don't either. But you know, that's even today when she's saying, I'm writing my caseworker, I'm writing everything. And it's just like, you're just telling them all these people are coming after you, but you're really not being honest about what's truly going on.
Yeah. But
So it's hard to watch this. It's hard to watch it.
only if you put your emotion in it. If you're just watching it and just being a shit human being.
Right? That's true.
I was like trying to figure out how to say it
That's
without
true.
saying it. But yeah, no, it's all good. If that's how you want to live your life, but don't be the victim in your story at the end, because most victims have their
Mhm.
part in the shame too. Like,
Yeah, yeah. And if, it's like you said, if you're gonna put your life out there, you better have thick skin,
mhm.
no
Yeah.
matter what. I mean, look at even celebrities.
Uh-huh.
People hate certain celebrities, maybe because of a show or something, you know? Oh, I got blocked 4 times. I lost 4 accounts to them. Well, not lost them, but I can't spy anymore. And I think Melissa lost 5 or
Yeah.
got booted 5.
Yeah.
She was on the couch
Definitely.
crying.
Yeah.
I would have to see if she was really crying.
I think as a mom, she really does love him. I think, unfortunately, it's going to be back to
Absolutely.
with some, like, I wasn't born to be a mom. I learned to be a mom by watching what other people are doing
Mhm.
around me. You know, like, and I will be
Yeah.
like, here's a mom shame I have. My son was born December 21st. So he didn't ever, and then I never thought about it. He had baby toys when he was 10 months old, because I never thought that, like, you know, like your kids' birthdays usually happen in the middle, like, you know, so they get age appropriate toys. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
was poor.
Yeah.
So I didn't have the money to just run out and buy a bunch of toys. But somebody is like, why are all of the toys? I'm
Mhm.
like, oh, somebody had to tell me, like, his toys are like 6 months old and younger. I think it's time. So I went yard selling and got him toys. Don't get me wrong, but like, I didn't know better. I had to be taught.
Yeah. And listen, Dylan, my 32-year-old, I was married to a very abusive man. The day he quit hurting me was the day he started hurting him. And I never believed CPS. CPS was involved, and I never believed them. I couldn't fathom a parent hurting a child. And it got to the point where he broke his femur. And I stayed with him 6 more months. So none of us came with what to do and stuff like that, you know?
Yep. It happened. None of us are perfect parents, and I don't think anybody's trying to be. Well, I mean, we're fighting for it, but
No. No.
mm,
But, and then there's just some things with experience you can see is getting ready to happen, you know?
yes, yes. It's easier to watch from the outside to tell you the story ending than it is to be in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because
And you know, seriously, I would love to have Juicy sit down with Gabby and go, look, first of all, I'm far from perfect. Here's my background. And then tell her what I've done since then. And then see, you know, like she needs like a life coach, I think, or something. I'm very
but
proud
then
of
we
Danny.
become
Danny's
Captain
completely a
Save a
different.
Hose. Did you hear me, Sissy? We can't all be Captain
No,
Save
what'd
a
you
Hose.
say?
We can't be Captain Save a Hose.
No. Listen, and I did my good deed. We haven't heard from the other piece of shit from a while now, and I'm enjoying it.